Zygarde, the Order Pokemon, said to monitor the ecosystem and appear when it falls into disarray. Since this Pokemon was first introduced in X and Y, it has continued to keep a strong presence. In its debut game, it could be found hiding in a cave, much like with other third members in the box art trios. However, for the first time for one of these thirds, it was shiny locked. Many speculated that it would get more lore in an assumed Z version or an X2 and Y2, but neither of those would come. On to the 7th generation, you are now tasked with finding all of the Zygarde cells to reform Zygarde. The form we know being now dubbed the 50% form, we were also introduced to the canine-like 10% form and the all-powerful complete form. When a Zygarde is made using all of the cells, it can take the appearance of either the 10% or the 50% form, and once it drops to below half health in battle, it will transform into its complete form, which grants it a boosted HP stat. Surely this was all planned for a scrapped game that took place in Kalos. But without it, it was just kind of slapped into Alola. Skipping forward a little bit, Generation 9 will be giving us Legends Z to A, a new game that finally returns to Kalos. And with Z in the title, it seems like Zygarde should play a pretty good part. This one Pokemon always has so much spotlight on it, always seeming to appear every generation since its debut. Now, you may have noticed I skipped over Generation 8, and that's for a reason. In both Gen 6 and 7, and assuming it will be in Legends Z to A, Zygarde was always shiny locked outside of a single event in Gen 7. There's one exception. The Sword and Shield DLC contains the Dynamax Adventures, which lets you find most legendaries up to that point, and they even have a standard shiny rate of 1 in 300, dropping all the way down to a whopping 1 in 100 odds if you have the shiny charm. So, it's normally lock, and the one time it isn't, it has really good odds. On paper, it seems very generous. Except, that's not really the case, for Zygarde is, without a doubt, the final boss of Dynamax Adventures. What puts it over the likes of Mewtwo and Rayquaza, you may ask? Well, it all comes down to the power constructability. You get it below half health, and it's just going to get a bunch back. It has multiple moves that target your entire team, meaning it can end your run whenever it wants. Ice types make it really easy, and Wide Guard helps with those spread moves, but the Pokemon you get are all completely random. You don't get an Ice type, you're probably going to get wiped. Many people struggle beating it for the first time just to catch one for their collection. Surely it'd be crazy to do it over and over and over again looking for the shiny. Hell, with my shiny luck, taking 162 runs to get a shiny Ho-Oh, and not having a Lunala after over 80 runs, was it wise for me to run the gauntlet? Add in how it's near impossible to do solo, as the AI you get teamed up with will not know what to do. They won't make the moves needed to best this beast. I'd shiny hunt on 2 games at once, so I wouldn't be completely solo, but that wasn't enough. If I was doing this, I needed to ensure that I was going to succeed. I wasn't going to waste run after run getting blown out of the cave. So I teamed up with some friends that would put up with me directing every battle to ensure that success wouldn't evade us. So with their help, it was time for us to slowly start chipping away at this daunting monster of a hunt. Our first session, we make 3 run-throughs, 6 for me since I'm running double, and find nothing. No worry, only the first plunge. Our next session, we start off with a horrendous path, and get absolutely demolished by it. With how I count, since I didn't get to shiny check it, it doesn't increase the counter. We move on and get an amazing follow-up route, and we even destroy Zygarde before it can transform. Alright, no Shiinotic. No Audino. No Mimikyu. Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! No fucking way. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's only 8 successful runs. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Alright. Any nature guesses? Alright, Hunter is hardy. Tori is timid. I'm gonna go bold. It's naive. It's naive. Alright. Motherfucker, this happens every time. I just realized. I just updated my previous hunt to the super long hunt, and now a super quick hunt comes to dethrone it. Happened with Arceus, it happened with Celebi, and now it's happened with fucking Darkrai. Darkrai got to be on the screen for 50 minutes. Oh my god, it looks... Oh my god, that looks so fucking good. Save the game, save the game, save the game. Oh my god. Genuinely, I've always been kind of myth on its, like, shiny. I think it looks really fucking good in this game. Alright, now to go to all my Pokemon playing friends so I can flex. Who the fuck are you? Oh, I'm online, that's why. Oh, the way it, like, slithers. Oh, I ran into Cryogonal. I, somehow with my rotten luck with shinies in these caves, have found what is easily the hardest and scariest hunt in this game, and probably in the top 5, possibly even top 3 overall, in only 8 successful runs. Including the one we failed, that's still only 10 runs needed to get this thing. It came so early, I was still snacking on a piece of candy. Having not recorded my friend's audio due to their preference, the clip unfortunately missed the great moment where after beating Zygarde in 2 turns before it could transform, my friend said that with a defeat that bad, one of us was getting the shiny, that he could sense it, that he could even smell it. It's part of why my pop-off was so massive for it. It came when I least expected it, and after such confidence from my friend. This has also kept up a kind of annoying trend I've had going on, where every time I update my layout to show off how long my previous hunt was, I get one super quick so that it spends very little time on screen. When I first set up the double hunt layout, I had Arceus as my previous hunt, and Shaman quickly showed up to replace it. While shiny hunting Ho-Oh, Shaman was on the screen most of the time, but when it switched over to the shiny Celebi hunt, Ho-Oh showed up not too long after. And now, being the first time I've sat to shiny hunt after the treacherous Darkrai, I put him onto the screen and not even an hour later he's getting replaced by shiny Zygarde. I'm not super angry about it given that I got Zygarde, who I believe I placed as the hardest hunt on my shiny bingo card, so fast and easily. Speaking of the bingo card, let's just check off Zygarde real quick. And would you look at that? Another bingo. Sitting at 18 out of 25 squares filled, I say it's been not too shabby. We might even be able to reach 20 checked off before the year is through, especially as I'll probably be starting the Fione hunt sooner than later. Also, we have some bonus shinies. After the Zygarde, we decided to keep going and switch to Rayquaza, one I'm already 40 runs deep on. And the very first run after the shiny Zygarde, I get hit with this. Oh my god! Shiny Berserker! He's piss yellow! He's piss yellow! Oh my god, no fucking way. I got shiny Berserker and shiny Cryogonal on the same fucking save. Oh my god. This is the 3rd time this has happened to me, by the way. Yeah. Alright, Berserker's brave and Cryogonal's timid. Fuck. I don't know which one to take. Cryogonal Shiny's kind of shit, I'm gonna be real. Actually, looking at them side by side, I think shiny Berserker's shiny really helps me appreciate the design. Just because its eyes are now like white instead of like the red. So like there's just one less color slapped in on the design. Where it's not like 3 colors instead of 4. I think it works better. Add Cryogonal onto the list of fucking shiny fails. It's I think the list right now is Geodude, Lopunny, A Holucha, which doesn't really matter because it was like the second one I got anyways. A Alolan Executor, and now this. Bring up full screen again. Yeah, you know what? I think I made the right choice. This guy's a good little goober. This is my third time getting hit with the dreaded double shiny. It happened to me in the Ho-Oh hunt, and it also happened to me when I found my shiny Necrozma. Unlike with Ho-Oh, I didn't have either of these, so it was kind of sad to see one go. But ultimately, I decided that Berserker was the choice. I think it was the better shiny, but I'll still have to reclaim that Snowflake one day. Normally, I would have kept these for the Rayquaza video, but given how it happened right after Zygarde, figured it'd fit nicely right here. Also means I won't have to keep track of this clip for who knows how long. Getting back to Zygarde, I'm glad I was able to get this before Legends ZA released. Although if this thing put up more of a fight and it shined closer to the release, that'd maybe have made better content, but I won't complain much. Having this guy out of the way feels like a massive weight taken away, as it really was one I've been dreading since I decided I wanted to hunt all of these legendaries all those years ago. Alright, I think that's all I have to say. If you made it this far, I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like or even subscribing, as both really do help out the channel. Also, I would love to hear from you in the comments down below, even if you just share your own tales of hunting Zygarde. This has been Big Blast 99, and I hope you all have yourselves a goddamn good one.